Right here, ratios are the same, and it's exponential. And y'all notice, I checked my first difference, it didn't work, so it couldn't be linear. Then I checked the second difference, didn't work, so it can't be quadratic. So then I checked the ratio and it worked, it's exponential. Okay? And notice your cheat sheet, I've told you what goes with what. Y'all, ratio is something divided by something. So that's why this goes with exponential. Okay? All right, let's go bottom left. Y'all, we do it all over again. Let's try division again. Okay? Everybody, you need calculators in your hand. Negative 11 divided by negative 4. We're trying the ratio. Third term, negative 18 divided by second term. Y'all, I can stop right there. I know it's not exponential. The division didn't work. Now let's go to the difference. Let's go to the difference. Second term, negative 11, minus the first term, negative 4. Press enter. Third term, negative 18, minus the second term, negative 11. Look what's happening. Look what's happening. Let's try another one. Fourth term, minus negative 18. Look what happened. Y'all, that was the first difference. It's the first time I subtracted. So if you look up here, the first time you subtracted, what kind is it? Y'all, it's linear. So I'm going to write down what you did. That worked. I'm going to write it down so you'll have it. Second minus first. Then we did third minus second. Then we did fourth minus third. It came out to be the same. That means it's linear. And why? Because the first difference was constant. First difference was constant. You're doing the same thing over and over and over again to figure out what these tables are, what they represent. Okay? Okay. Slide to the right. I know I'm going in a circle. We're at the bottom right. Y'all, we're going to do it again. Y'all, I'll be honest with you. I always check division because in my mind it's easier. I can do it real quick and see if it's exponential. So let's check division. Second term, everybody needs to be doing this with me, divided by the first term. Okay, third term, divided by the second term. Is everybody doing this with me? It's not the same. Now I can stop. It's not exponential. The division didn't work. Okay, so now let's take a difference. Let's take a difference. Second term, negative 46 minus the first term, negative 4. Let's check the next one. And y'all don't erase it. Just leave it there. Okay, third term, negative 172 minus the second term. Some of y'all aren't doing it with me. Some of y'all just looking. You're going to end up confused. Y'all, I already know it's not right, but remember, we have the second difference. So, y'all, once the first difference doesn't work, we still got to write it down. So, write down your first difference. Start to write down your numbers. So, we've got negative 42 and negative 126. Got to do it at least one more time. So let's do the fourth term, negative 382, minus the third term, negative 172. We get negative 210. You know how to do it? Okay.
Can you just get the paper over a little bit?
Okay, so y'all, the first difference didn't work, so I know that it's not linear. But I'm going to use the first difference to find the second difference to see if it's quadratic. So I'm just going to write second difference to help me keep everything straight. And y'all, now I'm going to do second minus first. Second minus first. I get negative 84. And third minus, look what I'm getting. Same thing. So if it's the second difference, that's the same. What kind is this? Second difference. Says it right there, folks. And it's in your notes. Second difference is quadratic. So you would put quadratic in the first drop-down box. Why? Because the second difference was constant. Constant means the same. And y'all, you could easily just have a test question. Y'all just need to know this. Y'all, you could easily have a test question that says, you know, what do we know about the differences for a quadratic? And you would need to know the second difference is constant. So y'all, these little facts that are written down, the little facts, y'all, I could have those as test questions. The little facts. Like, I know that you've got a cheat sheet, but you need to know this. You need to know that if the first difference is constant, it's linear. I could make this a test question just with the words, okay? All right, so now I know I'm going in a circle. Now we're back up here, top right. Go and check them again. Miss Batchick thinks division's the easiest to check. So everybody do it with me. Second divided by first. Third divided by second. I can stop right there. Look what's happening. So I know it's not exponential. Okay, let's take the difference, the first difference. Second minus first. Third minus second. At this point's where I'm going to start writing. See, I already know it's not linear. So y'all going to start writing. First difference, second difference. So for my first difference, I've gotten a 4 and a 16. I'm going to keep going. Let's do fourth minus third. I get 108. And now I need to check my second difference. Same way. Same way. Second minus first.
Wait, which one we're doing? You said 4 and 3.
Yeah, I said, yeah. You do second minus first.
Yeah.
That's where I got 4.
Yeah, and then you do 3 and 2. That's the second, and then 4 and 3 is the
not
third.
108.
It's 7.
Oh, did I do it wrong?
Yeah.
90 minus 18, is that the one I did wrong?
Yeah.
72. My fault. Thanks for watching, y'all. I appreciate that. But you know what? Since I don't make mistakes, I knew all along. I was just seeing who was going to catch it. All right. So, y'all, I don't know what the rest of y'all are doing. These two over here on their toes. Okay, let's do that second difference. 72 minus 16. 56. So what's happened? The first difference didn't work. It's not linear. The second difference didn't work. It's not quadratic. We tried the ratio. It didn't work. So now the answer is none of the above. It's not any of those 3 functions. Y'all, that's what you're doing every single time. If you notice, you are going to need a piece of paper. Y'all, once that first difference doesn't work, you will need to write these numbers down. You're going to need a scrap piece of paper, okay? All right, it's a Delta Math. This is it. Also, just to help y'all out, look what I'm going to put up here. This is your reminder. Look, second minus first, third minus second, fourth minus third. Look, for the ratio, second divided by first, third divided by second. All I'm doing is trying to remind you. Okay? So I'm going to leave this up. Please, please, please hear me. Hear me on this. If you did not do your virtual assignment yesterday, there is no need for you to try to do it during this class. It's already late. The best you can get is a 50. If I were you, I'm not gonna come find you and tell you, but y'all, if I were you, I would work on what we're doing in class so that you understand it, okay? Also, the administration, just keep in mind, when you don't do those virtual assignments, they count you absent. So I think a few of y'all did not do your virtual assignment, you were counted absent for yesterday, okay? But absolutely, you can still do it, and my policy, obviously, you know, is you can get up to a 50, but just letting you know that if I were you, I would do this in class, because the other assignment's already late, okay? All right, and we're gonna walk around. Miss T, did you see what I was doing?
Yeah.
With the, okay. And I just put a cheat sheet up here too. Is there anybody that wants some scrap paper? You're gonna have to have it for this, folks. There's no way you can get by without it. To check the second difference, y'all, you've got to write the first difference down or you won't remember it. So you're gonna have to have a piece of scrap paper. Oops. I don't have one anymore. Somebody took it and never brought it back. No, we're gonna do I don't know if you were in here, we're doing everything tomorrow, all the makeups tomorrow, just because there's no time today. Anybody want a piece of scrap paper? Anybody want a piece of scrap paper?
I'll take one.
Yeah. You gotta go through the steps, Eli. I would check division first, the exponential, because it's the easiest to do. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then you gotta go through first difference, second difference.
How much time do we have?
I don't know, but I'm giving y'all about 15 minutes tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
We have 15 minutes now.
we get out of here at 2:25. Yeah, I would definitely, y'all need to use your time wisely, folks, because tomorrow you're not getting the whole class period. You're getting about 15 minutes.
You told me something about needing to go to the link. Where's the link at to get into third? Because I was in second grade.
Oh, if you're still in the wrong class, yeah, you need to go to Infinite Campus. And if you look, it should say Delta Math Link somewhere. Right there. Yeah. Anybody want scrap paper? The division part you don't need to write down, because it's either going to work or not work. It's that first difference you need to write down, especially if it's not going to work. You want some scrap paper? You got scrap paper? Okay. First, it's always, whatever you're doing, you gotta go from the second to the first, and the third to the second, and the fourth to the third. You go backwards, always. So let's try division first. So grab up your calculator. We're gonna do, have you already tried division? Okay, we're gonna do second divided by first. We're gonna do third divided by second, and leave that on your screen. Third divided by second. Well, it's -208. When I say second, third, don't look at these numbers, look here. That's the second one minus the first one, the third one minus the second one, the fourth one minus the third. So it's -208 minus, oh, we're doing division, I'm sorry. Divided
So
by,
we want to divide first.
yep,
Okay, so I want to show you an example.
enter. Okay, looking good, let's try it third time.
So for example,
Fourth,
here, you're taking the second number, you see, divided by the first, then ratio. Then we
look at that.
take the third
So
number,
if you look,
divided
that was a
by the
ratio,
second.
because, okay, where is your
Then the
notes?
fourth number was divided by
Gotta
the
have,
third.
hey folks,
And then
if
the
you were
last
putting
number
your
divided by
examples
that.
up that I
So
just
do you see
did, you're not
how
helping
ratios
yourself
are the
out.
same?
I've been to 2 tables now, and literally the cheat sheet is not even on your desk. You gotta have your cheat sheet, folks.
So it says
Oh,
the
go.
exponential
Y'all crazy.
ratios are the same. You see that?
Okay, gotta have your cheat sheet.
So
Okay, if you'll notice here, do you see we did the division, it's exponential. Look, ratio, that means divide. So you're gonna answer exponential in your drop-down box. And then the reason why is because the ratios were the same.
ratios are the
Okay?
same.
Yeah.
So when you
I
subtract.
did the division first.
The division, and it's the same, right? Look, look,
Are the second difference
But-
constant?
If you're dividing, then.
your cheat sheet has it all. Okay? Yep.
Minus, or divided by.
Okay, did you try division?
Yeah, I tried
Did
to.
it work? Okay,
Because
you
we
try
want an
first
experiment.
subtraction.
We want to divide and see if.
Okay, did you try second
And then
subtraction?
we want to subtract. So we're gonna take now -30 divided by -14. So you're on division, right? So